in a sandbox, and we would stick frogs in one end and see if they could make it out the other end. And they almost always did.
Yeah.
Or does it have to involve a bug or a frog or something, or just general nefarious?
Just childhood stupidity.
There's this total asshole kid in my neighborhood named Lane, and he threw part of a broken
Sounds
glass.
like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Lane,
yeah, a total jerk. And he threw a broken piece of bottle at my face while I was in the park. I was probably 8. Sliced my cheek open. I think I had to get stitches or something. Yeah, I was bleeding bad.
It's genuine asshole behavior.
Oh, yeah. My mom was like, you don't go hang around that kid anymore. Oh, also, his mom twisted my arm around and hurt it because I was rooting for the Chiefs and doing the Chiefs chop and everything. And she's like, not in my house. This is a Broncos house. So she twisted my arm behind my back.
That family sucks.
Oh, the family was fucking terrible. But yeah, after I got the stitches or whatever in my cheek, I was like, I got to get that motherfucker back. And I'm not a strong guy. I was never a fighter, so I had to do something crafty. So I went to the park with a shovel, and I dug a big-ass ditch. I'm trying to think. It's probably smaller than, when you get older, you think that something that was really big was pretty... Whatever. I dug a ditch.
Okay.
And so it was probably 3 feet deep, and I broke a bunch of branches off trees, and I crisscrossed across the ditch, and then I ripped up some...
fucking... tiger trap?
Basically.
A man trap?
Yeah, so I took a bunch of Hy-Vee paper bags from the grocery store, and I ripped them, and I placed it over the sticks, and I put sand back over it, and I knocked on his door, and I got the stitches in my face and stuff. I was like, hey, fucker, I want to race you. Because, I knew I couldn't fight him. And he's like, all right, yeah, I'll race you. And so I said, all right, you line up with this swing, I'll line up with this swing, and I made sure his swing lined up with the pit. And, he was a big kid, so I was able to run faster than him. So I ran fast past him, and then turned around, and I just saw him disappear into, this cloud of sand and broken sticks. And I walk over, and I just look down, and he's just there at the bottom of the pit, just ah! And I felt so goddamn happy. I just walked home laughing the whole way.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I felt pretty good about that.
Nice. I'm all about disproportionate response.
Yeah.
Escalation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vengeance.
I mean,
and then Lane set my house on fire.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Lane sucks.
Yeah. I wonder where Lane is now.
Lane, if you're listening.
Bottom of that ditch still.
He never made it out.
Yeah.
He actually, I'm not kidding, I think he follows 311 across the country.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
What?
He got a bunch of DUIs, and he can't drive anymore, and he stayed with his parents for a long time, and then he just decided, he got in with a bunch of friends that just, I think they drive a bus around to, 311 shows across the country and do drugs. And he found me on Twitter, and I said something about going to a DS event, and he went on a big rant talking about how the DS was part of a giant Obama conspiracy to control our minds. So I think Lane's doing great.
We got to find this guy.
No, you don't want to follow Lane.
This is incredible. This just doesn't stop.
Lane sucks.
Does that mean he has a Twitter account?
I think he used to.
Oh, it's too bad.
And I blocked him or something because it was just constant crazy 9/11 conspiracy stuff. And yeah.
Weird.
No good.
All right.
Fuck.
I know. Yeah. I was just sitting here. It's oh, man.
Bombcast at Giant Bomb?
Ryan from